Hi, my name is Clary, and just a quick video today talking about one and done blush product. So, what are one and done blushes? Like, you have heard about one and done eyeshadow, but to me, when I want to do a very quick makeup look, it would look something like this. I would only wear like a little bit of powder, like get my brown a little bit of a retouch, and then a blush lash bronzer lash any cheek product that has a bit of a tint in it. So in my definition, one and done blush is any cream or liquid blush product with a dewy but not too glossy finish. It has to be clear, not opaque, and the color has to be natural, so not pigmented, but definitely leaves a tint on your skin. Those are the criteria that I could categorize a blush product into my one and done blush, and these are very helpful to my work at the moment because I work at my side and I have to wake up very early in the morning, only have 10 minutes for myself to do my makeup. So I want something very quick, something easy to blend as well, but not too visible because it, I guess, the environment that matters. It's not like, oh, it's a restriction that you cannot wear full face of makeup to work at my side, but suddenly you want something practical to your work and it will help to make your day easier. So those are the way for me to justify this makeup look, and have been wearing it almost every single day to go to work just to feel like, oh, I'm wearing makeup, I feel good right now. And I wake up in the morning, take care of myself, grooming and turning myself into the version that I want to become. So I think it's more of a mental thing rather than, oh, I like wearing makeup, I want full face, I want to do everything so that I feel better about myself. I think it's more of a mental thing for myself to transition into this particular position. Is an engineering position as well, so I want to have these connections with my femininity every time I go to work. Anyway, let me show you the product that I have brought aside with me. I have used them during my work weeks and I have been loving them, and I think they are quite ideal to use as a one and done blush. First product is this Roman Juicy Roll Cheek. I hope that's the name of the product, but I will definitely, okay, I dropped it, but I will definitely link it down below, or at least mention the full name of the product. I have the shade, okay, the writing is really dim. Grape, something Grape is the name of the product, and like I said, it fits within that description perfectly. Also, the color is this muted pinky color with a lot of purple undertone, which is exactly the color that I like to wear on my cheek. Somehow it resembles the most natural flush on my skin. It could be an illusion, but it's very thin, very easy to wear. You can see the finish is very watery, even though it's in a stick form like this. But it's definitely easy to blend and it leaves a very healthy, juicy finish. So it's a plus point for this product. For its size as well, like it's so tiny and just so easy to carry away. This one, I think it would definitely be a go-to for me. A new product, but I fell in love with it instantly. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Dewy Flush. I have the shade Berry Flush. They have like two shades, like Watermelon Flush is a lighter pink shade, and this is like a berry shade. And I think it's just so beautiful. It's a liquid blush, but it's very thin because it was advertised as a tinted serum, so it's skincare, not makeup. But to be honest, it's makeup, and it doesn't have to be that complicated. If it's makeup, it's makeup. If it's good, it's good, and it's phenomenal. It's so natural on the skin. You can see the two colors are quite similar. This one might be a little bit more bright. This one might be a little bit muted, but it's almost undetectable on the skin. So I think these two are very similar. Everything is just perfect to use as a one and done, and they look undetectably natural and beautiful on the cheeks. I think those are the qualities that I am looking for in a one and done blush, because I'm not wearing anything else, like nothing on my eyes, nothing much on my complexion. I feel like I'm showing the world my flaws. And these two, or the other ones that I'm gonna mention next, they give me the feeling of, oh, whatever I'm putting on right now, it enhances my natural glow rather than trying to cover up something. That's the feeling that I get, but it could be just the common sense of, oh, I'm applying good makeup, that I feel very good. I don't need to hide anything. But this one is really, really great. This one also a new discovery, but I think I'm looking for this kind of products so that I can bring them to work. So I don't mind if I have so many repetitive colors or repetitive products for this only purpose. This is the Male Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint in the shade Bust. It's a different color. It's not a muted mauve anymore. This one is a pretty vibrant pink, and this color somehow looks quite natural on my skin. I think because it's a tint, it's a jelly tint, so if you know how to work with it, the way that I have been working with this kind of product is that I pick it up with a brush. The brush has to be reliable. It has to be the brush that you know and trust, to, I guess, to blend product quickly and slightly absorb product. So if you tap this product, like if you pick it up with this brush, I tend to pick it up directly from the component and apply it. You have to be sure that the brush can absorb a little bit of product so that you don't tap the brush on your cheek and then there's a blob of, like very hard to remove tint on your face. And I think that's kind of the best way to control the amount of product that goes on your skin. And if you know how to work with this cooling jelly tint type of product, this color is so beautiful, so natural, very juicy. Sorry for the repetitions of adjectives. I think I will run out of adjectives soon, so bear in mind that they are kind of the same product and I like to use them for that one purpose. But this one is long lasting. You will see this exact color at the end of the day, and you have to use like cleanser, makeup remover to remove it, but it's a plus that it's very long lasting. Even after like 12-hour shift, I feel like, oh, I still have something on my cheeks. This one is the only bronzer that is in this listing today, because to be honest, I don't have any other bronzer that has this, sheer translucent, not very opaque, but still pigmented enough to give me a little bit of color on my cheek. This bronzer from Merit is called Bronze Balm. I have the shade Sand. it is just the perfect bronzer for that. It's a very sheer bronzer, but it doesn't look muddy, it doesn't look yellow, it doesn't look orange. The color is quite neutral and it just works on my skin tone. And I think to pair it with a blush, if I want to be a little bit extra on that day, I could pair it with a blush to have like a little bit of a full face moment, or I could wear it alone. It could also work as bronzer. So I I think it's just worth it to bring this bronzer with me. A lot of people might not like the sheerness of this bronzer, but I think for what I need and what I experience right now, this is just the perfect texture. And I think Merit has done so well with this bronzer. Finally, these two are the most affordable options. They are my reliable Nivea Caring Lip Balm. This is Blackberry Shine, and this is Pomegranate Shine. So Berry Shine is definitely more on the berry and purple side, and Pomegranate is like pink and reddish. These two are my reliable lip balms, but if you are not sure what is one and done blush is, get one of your tinted lip balms, and if they are reliable, like sometimes lip balm could be like quite sticky and quite thick, but if you find like a thin but nourishing moisturizing lip balms, they have to be tinted as well. That's a little bit complicated. So your tinted lip balms apply on your cheek. That's the effect of one and blush that I mentioned. So these two, like I've started using them as my one and done blushes, and they are just gorgeous. I think the color is so nice. I wish they come out with more color, but with these two, I think it will get a lot of jobs done in this instance. And for the price that you pay for these two, it's very comparable to other products that I mentioned. A lot of them are very expensive. I think they are well worth it, but like I said, if you want to start with like a tinted lip balm so you can use a cheap product, look no further. Like you can get these two at any drugstore, and I've been using them for years and they have been so reliable. Last part of this video, I want to show you how I achieved this one and done blush, last makeup look that I usually do in the morning when I'm at work. And this time, I'm not gonna apply any of the 5 products that I mentioned. I want to test out potential for the next swing because I'm gonna bring it with me next Tuesdays. So I want to test out if it's good as a one and done blush. This is actually a lipstick from Burberry. This is the Hydrating lipstick, I believe. Hydrating lip color in the shade Oxblood, number 97. So it's a deep red burgundy wine color. It has a sheer tint finish, so I think it could be a very promising candidate to be my favorite one and done blush. So I'm going to show you how I do my makeup look, and I will use this product as a cream blush. Also, it's a lip product. I can also use it on my lips, which I did. And just to test out what kind of product I could add into this rotation, because there is limited space to me to bring some product to size. I want to like test out more options. What if I could bring this? What if next time I could bring that? I just want to explore what kind of options that I could play with my makeup collections, because I guess when I'm at work, I feel like I am not allowed to wear makeup, which is not true. There's no regulations against that, but I just want to know what I could do. Okay, let's stop talking and let's show you how to create this makeup look. Welcome back. Let's do this one and done blush routine together. Pretending this is one of the work days. I'm just waking up, having a shower, um, brushing my teeth, personal hygiene, everything done. Finish my skincare routine, which is very important because I want my skin to be nicely moisturized throughout the day. Now I have 5 to 10 minutes to do my makeup. What would I do? I normally start with a powder because when I finish my skincare routine properly, the last step would be my sunscreen. And my sunscreen usually is a bit dewy, so I want to kind of blotch away any excess oil or excess greasiness. So I would use like a translucent or like a tinted setting powders. I normally bring a compact with me, but if I don't have, like, it depends on the rotation. Sometimes I want to bring something new. I would bring like a small jar of loose setting powder. These are the products that I will potentially bring with me on the next swing. So this time I'm gonna bring with me the few matte calcite. Let's just leave it that way. Matte calcite powder packed is a, like a translucent powder. It looks quite white, but I think it's not that chalky and dusty on my skin. So I will just slightly dust this powder across my face just to set the sunscreen down. I think I'm very particular with my sunscreen. I do want a little bit of moisture in my sunscreen, but I definitely don't want it to be greasy. So any chance I can, I would definitely set my face with a powder, even though I don't wear any makeup at all. I would, dust a little bit of powder, like buff it all over my face like this, just to give it a mattifying and, you know, when your face look a bit greasy and you know that you have all this skin to begin with, it's just a very finicky feeling. It doesn't feel good. So I want to feel like, oh, I'm well ready for the day. And that's the powder done. Next step would be some eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna bring the Glory eyebrow pencil. This time with me, I have the shade M4. I think brown is not so necessary, but I would love to have an options of getting my brown a bit done up, because I don't know, like sometimes your face look a little bit unorganized if your brow is not tailored to whatever's going on your face at the moment. For example, like I have a little bit of blush, I have a little bit of lipstick on, but I think the level of detail when it comes to getting your brows done should match what's going on the rest of your face. I think that's why more and more often I bring an eyebrow pencil with me, and that's pretty much what I do. I just like fill in all of the gap, just like draw like a very thin line underneath the shape of my brows, and just to use this bully to like brush it up so my eyebrows look a bit fluffier, they look a little bit more even. Yeah, with a little bit of color filling, they look more organized. It only takes me a few seconds, but I do believe it makes a difference, or at least that's what I think. And let's move to this Burberry lipstick. I think I've told you the shade is Oxblood number 97. Such a beautiful reddish wine burgundy kind of color. So the color looks like this. Has had a lot of blue purple undertones, and yeah, it's a kind of a two-in-one this time. I want to use it as a blush, also as a lip color, because last time I forgot to bring a lip product with like color, you know, like I brought my lip balm, but I didn't bring any colorful tinted lip products. So I think it's very handy if you could use your cream blush. Also, last round I brought my Georgia Armani powder blood, like a luminous silk blood or something. And obviously it's a powder blush, so I couldn't use it on my lid. So I told myself this time also, from now on, every time I'm outside, I will bring a cream product so that if I happen to forget my lip colors again, I could use that cream liquid blush product as a lip color. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer because I don't know, I feel like I would want to take an extra step to apply some bronzer on my face, and I would totally bring this bronzer with me this swing because it doesn't take up each spray, and I really enjoy the level of pigmentations of this bronzer. It's such a unique bronzer in my collections. So the product that I mentioned earlier, they all cream blushes, and they have a very sheer natural, like nicely dewy finish of a cream product. This is the only bronzer in the collections that meets all of those criteria. So I think it's a nice add-on. Like I wouldn't feel like, oh, it would take up too much space and it's too heavy, I won't be able to bring it, or it's too inconvenient or too time consuming for me to do my makeup in the morning with an extra step. I would never feel like that because this bronzer is so easy to blend, but the finish is so natural, so gorgeous. It works with every single blush that you pair with. So you can tell this blush that I used today is quite cool tone because of the blue and purple in the product. But with the bronzer, I think it doesn't look odd at all. Like it looks like the bronzer has a specific level of cool toneness in it, and with the blush, they look like they work really well together. And whatever color blush that you use, this bronzer is always very reliable. So I think the formulations is so easy to use, so easy to blend. The finish is natural and dewy, doesn't look like you're wearing any makeup at all. And the color is just great. It's so versatile. And that's it for the cheeks. I will apply some balm. This is the Lana Woods 101 ointment in the shade, or to be more specific, in the flavor raspberry shortcake. It smells so good. It smells like a dessert. And because I know this lipstick is quite pigmented, I wouldn't want to like apply it directly, but I will tap a little bit of this color on my lips just to create that natural flush looking. It reminds me of the cherry trend that is so popular right now. I think without the trend, this color of a lipstick, also of a cheek color, is one of my favorites because of the vibrancy, but also the nuances within the color, because you have a lot of cool, interesting undertones incorporated within a very usable and beautiful color, or at least to me, this color is very, very beautiful. That is everything for the look. It's very quick, very easy, but to me is a sense of self-esteem and self-care and self-awareness. Every morning I wake up and I go to work becoming the person that I want to become, and makeup is just a tool for me to remind myself that there's this part of me that also cherished the womanhood in me, has also cherished all of the feminine qualities that I have learned and I have nurtured and I will continue to grow in the future. And I'm very happy with this. Once again, I'm Claudia and we'll see each other again. Bye.